Hey y'all, it's your girl D and I'm back again with another video. So, as you guys can tell from the title, I have some really good news. I got engaged. Yes. Also, for those of you who do not know me, my name is Mon'e and welcome to my channel. So I'm actually going to share my engagement story with you guys. If you guys don't know, me and Keith, my fiance, we have been dating for about a year and some change. A year and 7 months. We have been practicing abstinence and walking with the Lord, which is not easy, which is a whole other video, girl. We could talk about it. We could really talk about it. And we can talk about that, like accountability partners and things of that nature later on. But yes, we have been walking this thing out with the Lord, and we were actually friends for 7 years before we ever dated. Never even thought I would date him. Like, I never thought this would happen, but now we're about to be married. Crazy. But yes, so the engagement happened actually the week of my birthday. So for those of you who don't know, my birthday is April 23rd, which just passed not too long ago. And before my birthday came up, we were talking about what we were doing for my birthday, and he was just like, you know, I'm gonna do something for you. It's a surprise, so you know, I'll just plan it and let you know. And you know, I know some of you guys might ask, like, oh, if it was a surprise, why would he tell you that he's surprising you? But I'm a very hard person to surprise, and usually for my birthday I plan everything. Like, I'm a very detail oriented girl. We're doing this, we're doing that, itinerary. Like, you know, I usually plan everything. And so because of my type A personality, he low-key had to tell me, and he knows me very well. So you know, he's like, yeah, I'm gonna plan it. And so keep in mind, we have been in premarital counseling since January. So I know his intentions to marry me because we've been talking about it since day one. We're both believers, and we both like used to hold each other accountable. We were just friends, call each other to pray with each other when we were just friends. And so when we got together, with us building that foundation of Christ in our friendship, when we both started getting closer to the Lord, because we were friends when we were younger, when we weren't really walking with the Lord, and then we were friends when we both were like trying to take the Lord more seriously. So when we first got together, he told me, like, you're going to be my wife, like, we have to be abstinent, like, we're going to wait. And I prayed and I fasted. There's a whole story, like, you know, how God actually told me he was my husband a month before he asked me to be his girlfriend. And I was like, Lord, am I hearing this correctly? And I was like, what do I do? And the Lord was like, wait. Holy Spirit said, wait. So I'm like, okay, I'll just wait. And I started to like grow feelings for him, but I'm just like, I don't want to trauma bond. I don't want to be moving before the Lord. I don't want to be hearing no deceptive spirit. So even after he told me, like, you know, that the Lord confirmed the same thing for him and he wanted to be with me, he went to court, I still fasted and prayed for confirmation after that. And then the Lord definitely gave it. And then he confirmed it with 2 of our prophetic friends in our circle. So, you know, that's how we got together. So I always knew, like, we're waiting until marriage, like, we're going to be married one day. So when he did the, like when he had the idea to start premarital counseling, it was like, okay, you know, like, it's about that time. Like, I feel like, you know, stuff about to start happening. So I had this thought, like, oh, what if he, like, you know, proposes when it comes to him doing my birthday stuff? But I was kind of like, oh no, like, maybe he's not going to do it then because it's going to be obvious. Like, you know, my birthday is a day that I would guess, so he's not going to do it then. And then I was kind of like not trying to think about it, which it was so hard not to try to think about it. Shout out to my 2 closest friends, Keshante and Talela, because they literally like had to deal with me like talking about it with them, like, oh, what if he does it? But if he doesn't, I don't want to think too much about it, because if he doesn't do it, I don't want it to affect my birthday plans and all this, that, and the third. So like, shout out to them, and my girl Taylor too. I was calling y'all. I was definitely calling y'all, talking about it. But keep in mind, I found out later that they had a whole group chat with everybody who knew, my friends, my family. He made a whole group chat and everybody knew like a month in advance, and they were listening to me talk about it and just wasn't saying anything. So my birthday weekend approaches, and you know, on my actual birthday, it was on a Tuesday. We just got together and me and him ate some food and we watched my favorite movie and we did something low key. But that Saturday was the plans, which was the day that he proposed. So, you know, I ordered my little cute outfit or whatever. I'm like, okay, cool. And I actually did these like faux locks over my actual locks for my birthday. They're still in. I'm about to take them out now actually today. But so Saturday comes and we end up going to brunch, and my friends are there and we're having a good time. He had the reservation. It was just really nice, and I just had a great time with my friends. And so after the brunch is over, I'm thinking like, okay, well, this must be the birthday thing that he's planning for me, and he was like, no, we're doing something else. Like, we have something else going on. So I'm like, oh, okay. But then my friends after the brunch, right, we're eating, we're laughing. I'm actually gonna insert a video here from the brunch, actually. Hey, 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 get in, go, 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 go. Look at the shoulders. Oh, look at the shoulders. Oh, wow. I made that my future husband post after he proposed to me. So after the brunch is over, my friends, they hug me. Okay, bye, I gotta go to work. I gotta go here. I gotta go there. I'm about to go home. And they're all hugging me like they're about to go. So I'm thinking like, okay, well, I guess they're not in part of like what's going on later. So I'm like, oh, where are we about to go? He's like, oh, we're about to go somewhere fun and play some games and stuff. Like something like that. And I'm like, okay, cool. So we're driving. He's like, oh, I have to make a stop. And I'm like, in my mind, I'm like, he got to make a stop. Okay. So he's like, oh yeah, I want to show you this nice spot on the water that I just discovered not too long ago. It's actually at my uncle's condo, like right on the lake. And we live in Cleveland, so it was like near downtown. So I'm like, okay, cool. So we pull up, we park, we get out, we walk in. Mind you, I'm looking around, And at this point, I'm looking to try to see like if he got anything on him, like a ring or something like that. You know what I'm saying? I gave him like a little extra hug, like, oh, I'm so happy. Today has been so cool. Gave him a hug, trying to see like, is the ring over there? You know what I'm saying? Like just being nosy. Like that's my personality, being nosy. And literally, I didn't see nothing and I didn't feel anything. So I'm like, okay, maybe this is just like my birthday, and it's so cool because he did it on my birthday. So like anything like, oh, we about to go here, we about to go there, it's not out of the blue because it's my birthday. So it actually was really well planned. So we're walking and we get to like this little, post up spot by the water, and we're talking, and he's like, yeah, just asking me questions about like, when we're married. And like, we talk about this stuff a lot because we're in premarital counseling. Like, there's books you have to read. There's conversations that they want you to have, homework assignments and stuff like that. So at this point, because we're at this point in our relationship, like him bringing up like, oh yeah, like what are some things like, and we're looking at the water and the sun and all that, and we're just talking. He's like, yeah, so what are some things that you like, you want to do, like, when you're a wife, when it comes to like elevating in certain areas, just asking me questions and stuff. And I'm not thinking anything of it. And we're just having a conversation. And while he's hugging, so then he's like, he pulls me in for a hug at one point, and then I hear him, I feel his hand like moving, like waving in the back, like behind my back. And I'm like, what are you doing? Like, is your arm okay? So after this, I'm like, something's going on. And he's like, oh yeah, like my arm is just like bothering me, like, because he works in construction. So I'm like, okay, keep in mind, he's a whole actor too. So I'm like, okay, maybe something was wrong with his arm. And he's like, yeah, but let's walk this way. So, and I found out later on that like some of my friends showed up late to the engagement, and he's like, he was waving them to like come, hurry up and come. I didn't know at this time, but so he's walking, he's like, let's walk this way. So we're walking, and he's like, yeah, let's still talk, like he's still talking to me about stuff. And I'm just like, looking around, like, okay, like wondering what's going on. And I'm just talking to him, and at this point, like, we're on the side of the building, and then there's water. So I'm like, I actually like look inside. I'm very nosy, y'all. Like, some girls would have just been like, oh my God, delusional. I'm like, let me look in here. What's going on? Didn't see nothing. So we're walking, and then I see this guy sitting like in like the lobby area on the side door of the condo, and it's a really nice condo, y'all. So then he comes out, and he's like, oh, Unc, what's going on? what's going on? This, that, and third. Oh yeah, this is my uncle. Like I told you, he lived there. I didn't know he was gonna be here today. And mind you, he's a whole trained actor. Like went to acting school in LA, everything. Like, so he played me on this part. I'm like, oh hey, like what's going on? Like thinking he didn't know his uncle was gonna be here. And then his uncle looks at me and he's like, oh man, she's so beautiful, man. She's so beautiful. And it was like a sentimental moment. And I was like, something going on. Something going on. Like something really going on for real. Like I want to be a wifey. Then after that, you know, we walk in and I was actually about to go to the bathroom because I'm like, okay, we walk in, I still don't see anything. He's just talking to his uncle, having regular conversation now. Like, yeah, uncle, what's going on with you? Having regular conversation. And then his uncle hurry up and he opened this door and we walk into the door and it's this nice room and my grandmother's there. My friends is there. Some of the friends who left the brunch, some friends who couldn't show up to the brunch. I guess they was there helping set up. My sister's there, my nephew's there. And yes, I'ma just drop the video. I'ma just show y'all the video because surprise! Hi, sister. You was acting like you didn't know nothing was on the phone earlier. Destiny, hi, boy. And that's when I Is that Nevaeh? That is Nevaeh. She said good job. Good job. She did say good job. Can Titi give a hug? Hug? Thank you. Aw, thank you, baby. Can we hug you? I love you. Hi, y'all came back in time.
Yeah. That's to see you.
Oh my god.
So, you know what we were just talking about?
Yeah?
Yeah, we were just talking about all the things that we're gonna do. Get married, right?
He talking.
So I had a great idea. God has been so good to me. I love you so much. Beautiful woman I've met in my life. Will you marry me?
I feel like this isn't real. It's real.
Oh, it's real, all right. I like that. It's real.
Look at that. He's looking beautiful. Look at that.
So yes, and it was just amazing. Our friend Deja is a photographer, so we took some wonderful pictures and I'm just super excited. So comment below if you guys want to be on this journey with me as I plan my wedding, because we are having a short engagement. So if you guys want to be on this journey with me and, you know, hear some of my wedding planning moments, maybe some advice for other people who might be engaged, and yeah, maybe we could also talk about like courtship and what that was like, and if you guys want any videos on that. But make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you for being here to talk about this beautiful moment with me, and I will see you guys soon. Love you guys. Bye.